Hey, we're live. Hey, what's up? It's Wednesday and it's hump day, so that means it's time for the conversation. We are here tonight. This broadcast is devoted strictly, we won't be doing any hot topics, any political stuff. All of our usual format will cease to exist tonight. This is strictly based on the fashions and what's in style for this season and all of that jazz as far as the VMAs went last night. Before we get into the fashions, though, I want to touch on a little bit of Facebook drama. So I made a post this morning regarding how I felt. It was my opinion, and I feel that it's my opinion. I'm obligated to my opinion. I said I thought the VMAs were geared towards a certain audience last night. And at first I didn't say who or what until this morning I woke up and there's lots of comments under my post saying, can I go into detail? Some people already knew where I was going with it. Some people I think also knew, but they wanted me to say it. And you guys know I never back down from what I believe in. So I said it. I felt that there was a definite, it was geared toward the Latin community last night, starting with Shakira getting the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award, which I don't think in my opinion, I don't think she's deserving of. I think there's plenty of more artists that it could have went to. I could name 10 right here, right now, but I won't. And then I felt like every other performance was someone who I've never heard of. It doesn't mean that they're not worthy to be on the VMAs, but I'd never heard their music. I'd never heard of them before. And they were of Latin descent. And then I can count, there were 40 commercials. I counted 40 commercial breaks where there was either a Telemundo advertisement or an advertisement in Spanish, and I counted that 40. I counted 40 commercials in the span of an hour that were geared that way. And to me, that's new. I've never seen that at the VMAs before. It doesn't mean that it's not welcome there. I believe everyone deserves a piece of the pie, but I most definitely thought the overall marketing of it had a certain audience it was geared to. And that's how I felt. And if anyone has questions about it, you can personally DM me, but I'm not going to go back and forth with you. That's just how I felt.
Can I just ask that maybe it's because you do have a Latin boyfriend that you have a sexy Spanish boyfriend, and maybe that's just the algorithm of your network?
Well, that could be too, and I'm glad you brought that up because I had people calling me racist. And I said, you guys, I've been with a Latin boy for the last 5 years, so there's not a racist bone in my body. I grew up a certain way. I grew up in a certain culture. I was the only minority for a while until I hit high school, and then there were others. But that doesn't mean that I have a bias against anybody else. I said what I said, and I stand on it, and I'm not changing it. So, yeah, that's it. I'm not going to go any more into it. I'm not going to explain how I felt. That's how I felt. So let's get into these looks. So you guys, there are over 70 looks we could have went with tonight, but I had to, for time's sake, I had to shorten that list down to who was the most fashionable, who was the most VMA worthy, who were the biggest stars, and I had to go with maybe 30 or 35 looks so we could get through this. And we're going to get through this fast tonight. I want you guys, first off, how's everyone? I'm sorry. Michael, how are you?
I am doing so well, thank you. Other than this cough that won't go away.
You had a good weekend?
I had a great weekend.
I'm glad to hear that. Kate, how you doing?
I'm hanging in there, and I'm going to leave it at that.
All right. Brittany, we haven't heard or seen you in a while. How are you doing? Yeah, there you are.
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hi, y'all.
You look beautiful.
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good. People have been asking about you, but we have such a big cast now, people. I try to give everyone on, except our main players, you know who our main players are, but the rest of the cast, I try to get them on when it's something they're passionate about. Some of us are very into politics, some of us are more into fashion and pop culture. So when we do stuff fashion geared, I try to get Kate and Brittany on here because they're the fashion girls. And they don't really get into the politics and the other stuff like we all do. So, but it's glad to have you girls. I'm glad to have you tonight. And we're going to get right into this. Everyone, please like and share. And also all of our viewing audience and the people who replay this, everyone, please, prayers for our co-host, Marcus. He's having some, I don't want to give too much information away, but there's someone in his family that's sick, and Marcus is usually a bubbly person, loved to do the show, and tonight he just didn't feel like getting on, or he would have been here. He said he just didn't have it in him. So please, prayers for his family and prayers for his in general. Let's get him back to where he needs to be. All right.
Love you, Marcus.
We love you. Yes.
Love you, Marcus. Hang in there, bud.
So let's get into these looks. First, we have Miss Taylor Swift and Versace.
Come on, Taylor.
Yeah, she looked great.
I'm bored. I am so bored.
You said you're bored, Michael?
Yes.
To me, I'm bored too. It looks like they took a girl who I went to high school with and put her in a designer dress. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, her hair's so mousy. I'm not here for that look for her, but I think she has the body of a supermodel and that long leg. That's one of her best looks. She looks great for me.
I would have loved to seen some straight hair with this bone straight hair, maybe.
I would have loved a blunt cut bob on her.
Yeah. That would have
that's been cute. Yeah.
I think the hair messed it up for me, but the dress is fire. But
yeah, and her body looks amazing.
Yeah.
And she was the queen of the VMAs last night, so
she really was.
Yeah. So okay, on to our next look. We have. I gotta make sure I got all these. We have Nicki Minaj and Dolce & Gabbana.
Well, everybody
Listen, she looks amazing. Her figure looks great. Yeah. But I am just surprised to see her wearing the see-through thing that everyone is wearing at the VMAs, it seems. So it kind of surprised me on that same point.
I'll go last. Everyone else go.
Her body is banging. I don't understand where they were going with this. It's just I didn't like it. Nicki. Yeah.
The statement of the veil. I'm trying to understand that too. You know, what is that saying? Exactly.
Where's her husband? He couldn't come?
He might not. If there's kids there, he can't.
Oh.
I mean, legally, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. This is that kind of show.
Uh-oh.
To me, Nicki did the most last night, from her picking with Cardi and the female rappers again, to her she couldn't walk in that dress. I don't know if you saw the beginning of the show. She couldn't walk in it. She was having problems. Obviously, there's no more dress rehearsals. People don't rehearse stuff anymore, because in my day, we rehearsed outfit changes and how you were going to walk in it and all that stuff, and it was clearly none of that was done. It didn't work for me. I'm not a Nicki stan. I'm not a Barb, so I know I'll probably get some DMs and some ads, but it didn't work for me. Going on, we have Olivia Rodrigo and
Love, best dress.
Ludovic de Saint-Saëns. I hope I pronounced that right.
I want to wear that.
You guys like it?
Yeah.
Old glamour. I like it.
Boobs sitting good. It's a good look. She looks good.
Okay. I give it to her. Yeah, it's okay. Everything was boring to me last night. I'm sorry. Everybody
looked a mess.
I'm glad you got it. We go into this, the whole thing, knowing they're all kind of boring. We're doing the best with what we have here.
The VMAs are supposed to wow.
Yeah.
And it just didn't wow me last night.
Like fun fashion, but what they were doing last night, I was like, what the hell is going on?
It was like the American Music Awards and a costume ball.
Yeah.
You know, like it was both. It was definitely a mixture. It was not giving VMAs.
Let's go on.
I mean,
we have Shakira and Versace.
She looks great. I mean, you know, it's nothing marveling, but I mean, she's got a great figure, and I love Versace. I'm a Versace stan, so I'll say best dressed. You know, I like the sequin, I like the silhouette and the cutout. I think she looks great.
Well, I'm tired of this hair.
That hair, that's the same hair.
Yeah,
whenever.
She needs a new color. She just needs. She's beautiful, so I feel like they need to take some of that weight off of the hair, cut it, give it some, you know, Baboom, because this is not it. But she's beautiful and her figure is amazing. So I'll give the dress a yes. But that hair, come on now. Let's do something different.
Okay, Michael?
Here's the thing. This is one of those, the more I look at it, the less I like it. I thought I liked it. I keep looking at it, and it just keeps looking a little cheaper and cheaper. Some of these details are just not quite right on this dress. So this one's a miss for me.
Okay. For me, it's the hair. Brittany took the words out of my mouth. I don't like girls who rely on the same hair all the time, like Taylor Swift and Shakira. Mariah Carey does it a lot. They go to that wavy hair, and just sometimes waviness is a distraction. Like I said, this could have been layered or bone straight or something.
It does look like these girls are just trying dresses on. It doesn't look like their end result look.
Yeah,
like
right.
It looks like they're just trying to dress on in the mirror, like, hey, this is what I'm wearing, and then didn't finish the look. So
yeah.
Right. So going on, we have Doja Cat and Monze.
I do not like that.
Her
music is great. There's some great songs of hers, but I don't know what she's been giving lately because
to me,
she's not a fan favorite. She's not
one of the best performances of the night last night to me. Me and Brandy were talking this morning. Brandy said it looks like that string you used at Halloween to do spider webs with.
Absolutely does.
It
absolutely does.
And it's just, I don't know. She's been on this kick of like, maybe this is just her. I do like some of her music, but she's always trying to get attention in some way. And her music is great, so she doesn't really need to do all of this, but for whatever reason she feels she needs to. So this is definitely a miss for me. She's naked, and it's not what's up.
It's not giving.
Michael, what about you?
See, this one for me is the opposite. The more I look at it, the more I start to like it. I think in our preview show, I said this looked Party City, which I can't even say that's an original phrase. But now I keep looking at it and I say, I can respect her point of view here, which I think makes her a standout when you compare her to some of the other dresses and outfits that we saw. She's going for it here, and I can respect that.
It is VMAs.
Yes.
That's the VMAs.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Next,
do we know who designed that?
We have Megan Thee Stallion and Brandon Blackwood.
Underwhelming.
She looks beautiful, but, again, this is the VMAs.
Brittany?
Beautiful. But, yeah, I would have liked
I was still trying to see her body. We all know her body is amazing. This is just kind of blah for me. I feel like she's been risque with other outfits, so I feel like she could have done a little more. But,
yeah,
it was very safe. I'll say that. It was very safe for her.
It was very safe, and she couldn't walk in it as well. So I have a problem with that. Like, what are these stylists doing?
They need to put events. They need to put events in that.
And everyone's kind of starting to look the same at some of these award shows with the themes, and it's like they're all playing out of the same book these days.
Yeah, do they all the same stylist or what?
Yeah, for real.
And there are very few stylists in the game right now.
Right.
I mean, I don't understand. I don't get it. Sorry, I just got a DM about that shit. Oop, that stuff again. Anyways, yeah, I don't get it. Everyone's starting to look the same. And then this is another thing. Everyone was at New York Fashion Week this week.
Right.
The VMAs were in New Jersey. Everyone was at New York Fashion Week. So you have no excuse
not
to come with it. So, and somebody like Megan, who has one of the top stylists in the game, they have access to everything. So moving on. This is the best dress contender for me. Cardi B and Delara. I cannot say the name. I'm sorry. I don't want to mess it up. But Cardi B. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was fun. It looked better, like on camera as she was moving.
Yeah.
What does everyone else think?
Cardi,
she's beautiful.
She always has fun with her looks, and they always end up looking great on her. And I think this is just another one of those instances. She looks amazing.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah, I can say the finishing touch here, look at a good stylist with the makeup and the accessories on this one, right? Like this dress could have eaten somebody else alive, not Cardi.
Yeah. She has the personality to make the stuff come alive. Kate, what were you going to say?
Oh, I'm glad that I got to see her and Megan in costume, performing bongos. So, I mean, that was great that they did. They had several looks. So
yeah, they always bring it. They do remind me of the little Kims of this generation because they have.
She's a beautiful woman. I just saw her on Watch What Happens Live, and she really is such a beautiful woman.
Yeah. Going on, we have, who do we have, man? We have Diddy and Sean John Couture. I don't know what his mother was wearing, but Brittany said she liked this, so I put it up here.
I do, yeah. No, they look cute. I like that.
I like the cut of it. You know, that baggy style is back. The shoulder pads are back, and I like it. I think he looks chic.
Oh my God, the shoulder pads. I didn't even notice those. That's fabulous. That's so 80s. I'm actually here for that. That's great.
I am. I love it.
I love that you wear Sean John because I love Sean John. I think it's an amazing brand. It's a great men's brand. I mean, it's a huge brand. You know, he sold it for millions of dollars. So he got super rich off that. And it's iconic. I'm glad he still has a design team.
Yeah, Michael?
You know, it's all right. It's a little Miami, I think, for the VMAs. And honestly, it's not pressed out very well. So, again, these are like basic things. How are you going to hit the carpet?
Are those velvet shoes?
But while we're on this, because I did advertise that we were going to talk about, you know, looks for the fall and winter. This baggy suit look for men is coming back. This oversized kind of boxy shoulder pad kind of look is coming back for the fall. I have to buy a new suit soon, and I'm
please do.
But
let's see it. I think you can pull it off.
I'm looking to do something like this. Michael, what do you think about as a guy about this baggy suit kind of oversized look? Do you like it?
I love anything that looks and feels like expensive pajamas, so I am here for it.
Okay, going on. We have Demi Lovato and Balenciaga.
It's cool. It's not her best. I mean, that jacket I love, but
it
y'all know I'm a Balenciaga stan, so I like anything they do.
The jacket is fire. The jacket is fire, but I don't like how it eats her up though. It's like
exactly. I can't see her body.
I think she looks really pretty, but how many times have we seen these shoulders this season? Next.
You're going to see them for the next couple of seasons, I have a feeling. Vetements did the same thing. Area was doing it a lot, so you're going to see this a lot. It's here to stay for a while, unfortunately. So everyone was on the same page and kind of ate her up. Moving on.
I love her, though. She's a massive talent.
Yes.
We have Kate. It's Dove Cameron.
Yeah.
Dove Cameron and Coach.
She looks great. I love that. That's hot. Now that's like VMA sexy, like side boob. She's carrying that.
All right, Michael.
Under accessorized, but the dress I think is pretty. It fits her well. She's a beautiful person.
Brittany. Okay, Brittany must have had to step away.
I'm sorry. She looks beautiful. She looks very good. I love the train. I love the fit. She looks amazing.
I love the side boob.
Yeah.
Hector told me something last night that I didn't know, because last thing I knew she was a blonde. I didn't know who she was at first.
Yeah, that's right.
Hector told me that she had changed her whole look when her boyfriend died recently. I didn't know about that. But he said she went very goth and very dark. I don't like the black hair on her, but I guess.
Come to the dark side.
All right, going on. We have, who do we have next? We have Anita and Schiaparelli.
I like that. I think that's really cool. The earrings I could do without, but I like everything else.
Yeah.
This is so costumey to me.
Yeah.
It really is.
For sure. It is very costumey.
It looked like a bad art project on bad.
Yeah.
I think maybe the earrings do that.
Yeah, because why did you throw these random ass colors? Like, yeah, I don't know.
Schiaparelli's usually known for like gold accents and big accessories, and I don't know where this came from. So it's a no for me. I guess it's a no for everyone else, either too. So going on, we have here we go. We have JT in Mira
Love.
Palace.
That's right.
I can't say the last name. I'm sorry. This is one of the best. We had her on our last best dress list for me. This is another good look for her.
I love that.
I think she looked better than her counterpart, Young Miami, but we'll get to that in a minute.
You know what? I love this on her. The only thing I didn't like was that you could see her hoo-ha. Like you could see it where her finger is. Well, on the red carpet or on the pink carpet, you could see it. And I was just like, nobody could think of a way to kind of cover that for her. But other than that, she looks amazing. Her boobs look amazing. Her shape is banging. And yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Michael, what about you?
I'm trying to like it, but this one just misses the mark for me.
Yeah. What is it? What's wrong with it?
It honestly looks like it's eating her up a little bit. I don't know if it's that the top is I don't know if it's fit perfectly compared to the bottom, which is fit perfectly. Something about it is just off. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I prefer a different hem. It's kind of an octopusy.
Yeah, maybe that's it that's throwing it off. It's just that the top of the dress does not match the bottom to me at all.
Okay. I'll believe that. This is a best dress contender for me. We have Gunna and Chanel right off the runway. Men Chanel. Now, you can't see the details really in this picture.
Those ostrich feathers are everything. You know, I love
it. You know, I love
it. I had no idea he was out of prison. Like straight off the runway, I'm like straight out of jail. He looks great. Yeah, he's on Ozempic and he looks great.
It's fitted. Yeah, I don't know. What do you, Michael? What do you think?
This one does it for me. I like this a lot.
Yeah, Brittany, you said you liked it.
Yeah, I love it. I love, I'm all about ostrich feathers. That is like my favorite thing right now. So yeah, I love that. And I also love the cut. Again, you see those shoulder pads, you see how it's kind of giving that V. I love it. So
that's great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Kate, you said you liked it too. Okay, so going on. We have Timbaland and Greg Lauren.
He's rich. He don't care. This is like his 30th VMA.
Right.
I'm sick of it.
What I just say? I love everything that looks like expensive, comfortable pajamas. So this I like.
And that shirt is about $600.
Yeah.
We're so Michigan. We like flannel.
Yeah.
We like flannel.
We're like, oh, a lumberjack. Where you at?
It wasn't the VMAs. I think he could have wore this to an after party, but not to be a presenter. It wasn't. But like Kate said, this is like his 30th time being.
Right. He's unbothered. He's like, where's Nelly Furtado at in that ass?
All right.
Everybody's like paying homage to 2000 to 2010, like Nelly and Timbaland and NSYNC, and everybody's kind of like really trying to hang on to that moment right now.
Yeah.
It was a great moment.
Who is this?
Chloe.
Chloe and oh my God,
Haley.
Is that that's Chloe?
Oh, Chloe. Yeah, that's Chloe. I'm sorry.
Chloe and
people love these strange
Roberto Cavalli
symmetrical hems.
I like it.
Yeah.
This is right off the runway. This was at Fashion Week at the Roberto Cavalli show. I saw the original model. I think this ate her up, paired with the original model who wore it. Michael?
I'm trying to think of something that doesn't sound horribly mean. The dress itself is stunning. It's the wrong place for it, and I think it's just, like you said, I think it's eating her up, to be honest.
Okay.
I do like the asymmetrical kind of look, like a train with like a strange hem. But I'm just trying to think about her walking through it and where this was at the actual VMAs. This wasn't a party, or
that was on the red carpet.
Okay, it's not my favorite for her. I mean, she's beautiful. Her sister slayed though. Her sister
did.
Yeah, we'll get to her.
It's hard to her sister have her moment.
I like the dress. I feel like the hairstyle was not appropriate for the dress, and I feel like her makeup is a little off. But the dress itself is beautiful, and I think, like you said, for another show, it probably would have been better. But this wasn't really VMAs for me.
All right, moving on. Next we have, who is this? Who is this? Tinashe. Totally garbage, trash.
Yeah, it's been done before by somebody. I don't know who, but like
Pamela Anderson, maybe Little Kim.
Yeah,
I can name 10 people.
She's a talented girl, but she's just misrepresented. I don't know what is going
Who's
on.
Her manager?
Telling her what, but
who knows?
I don't know what's going on there.
Michael,
I think this is what you wear when you really just don't give a shit about the show you're at.
Yeah,
the tape on her boobs. I hate that for her. This outfit is like a bad dream, like a nightmare when you think you're naked in public. And then you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I thought I was naked in public. Like, that's what this reminds me of. I feel like I'd put this on and be like, holy shit, I'm naked. Like an hour into being around people.
You already know how I feel about this type of shit. Like, no.
Great tits, though.
She's the worst dress contender for me.
Definitely.
Okay. Moving on. We have Doshi in, is that who this is? Yes, in Diesel. I loved it. It was one of my favorite looks. I wouldn't call it a best dressed look, but it was very on trend for VMA, very early 2000s. It took me back to high school. I loved everything about it.
Her body is sick. It is.
I love Diesel. I'm glad Diesel's having a moment again.
They are,
I
aren't
love
they?
Italian wear. I mean, the jeans do not fit me for life, but the other clothes, like the t-shirts, the hat, the jackets, Diesel's having a fucking moment, and I'm here for it.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael?
This is the place for that outfit. Again, this is one of the few, I think, who had a clear viewpoint, and I respect that. I think this is a nice look, and I'm also happy to see Diesel back. Next, we need Von Dutch, so I can...
Right?
G-Star
Raw.
Okay.
Heidi, bring it back.
Right.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's on its way.
I have a feeling we'll see it back. The Jenners are already rocking it, so...
Actually, you had all that Heidi, so I know you're going to eat down.
I feel weird about redoing some of this stuff.
Why?
Like, stuff that was it. Like, you know how the wide leg jeans are coming back? I want a pair really bad, but it's like I did that in high school, so I feel like I'm trying to be
young.
Yeah. It's weird. It's really weird.
It's hard to revisit.
Yeah. But going on. Okay, we all like this. So we have, who is this next? Oh, we have Jared Leto and his brother. They both had Rick Owens. Rick Owens.
I'm a Rick Owens stan. Michelle Lammy. I love Jared Leto. Best dress. I love everything here. I want both of them for just.
Jared Leto is always on the cutting edge of men's fashion for me.
An icon.
I love those pants. Those pants are so cute.
Michael? Yeah.
Super of the moment. I think they look great. My only complaint here is you can tell they care so much about looking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can. Rick Owens will do that to you. There's stuff that's not comfortable to wear. I have a pair of those shoes I won for my birthday. Yeah. They're very uncomfortable. But they're hot when I got so many compliments on them, and they make you taller than everybody in the room.
Love.
Yeah,
I want it all.
I like them. Not everyone's a Rick Owens stan. Moving on.
Santana.
We have Santana and Balmain.
Oh, okay. I like it. I mean, that's a great look. I want that.
It is cute. I'd wear it.
I support.
It's cute on y'all. I'd love it to see you in it.
Yeah, I'd wear it, but
I'm not really.
Santana. I mean, Saucy has better legs than me, so
he does have nice legs.
He does a lot for me. I'm turned off by him.
I feel like Hector likes him.
He does.
This is no, just no, nothing about this one. It's a 0.
Worst dress contender.
Yeah, and I hate his makeup.
Where's his man?
Yeah, and his foundation doesn't match that. But little things like that bother me. The tone of the slip is off. Those are not the nails for this outfit. Why does that shoe look like it came from Payless? Don't make me keep talking here.
I love it. Okay, so we all hate him. So going on next, we have.
Oh wow.
Young Miami is the designer. Now Brittany turned me onto this last night. She said, "Did you see Young Miami?" So I look at it, and I thought Brittany was gonna say she liked it because Brittany loves a Young Miami. But
y'all know I love me some Carisha, but I could not believe this when I saw it because she's actually been eating. If y'all know, Carisha has been eating with her outfits lately. She has been looking like money and looking good. This was a total miss for me, and it's straight off of the runway. And even the runway model looked horrible in it.
Who is this designer?
I don't know who is it.
I couldn't find it, but you guys know who her stylist is?
No, who?
Her stylist is Marnie. It's Beyonce's stylist.
Oh, it's Marnie.
Same stylist as Beyonce.
Okay.
Oh,
so I found that out today.
That's what that Diddy check could do.
Right.
Okay.
I hated it though.
Yes, I know.
Michael?
No, and you know what? If you look at her glasses for too long, it kind of looks like she's cross-eyed and like staring into your soul. So now that's going to be in your head in addition to this mess of an outfit.
And it's going up her crotch.
I wish it was a dress. I wish it was a dress instead of a bodysuit.
To it. Or like a jumpsuit with like.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been nice.
It would have been cute with like as a jumpsuit.
Worst dress. Moving on.
Yeah.
Ace of Base.
No, this, oh my God. No, this,
Did you see the sign, Kate?
Is that Aqua?
this is a group called Manskin. I've never heard of them.
They look good though.
They look great, and they're all in Rick Owens.
They look good. I
Are
like
they
whoever
hiring
this is
group
on the
members?
right with this suit. Y'all know I'm talking about that cut again, but it's back.
Yeah, that's
and it looks
wonderful.
so good.
Yeah, I love them. They looked cool in person. They wore it well. They moved well in it. So I was digging it.
Yeah.
To me, this is best dressed ensemble.
Yeah.
It's hard to be this cohesive across 4 people. Nailed it.
This is kind of like what you would see that maybe a Destiny's Child.
I was just gonna say, it's so reminiscent of Destiny's Child.
Everybody in different looks, but very cohesive.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, good thing going on. Okay,
This is one of the best she's looked.
Tiffany Haddish and Jason Wu.
The best she's looked in a long time.
We haven't seen her in a long time either.
Yeah, I like
But
that.
it is
look
the
for her.
VMAs. I don't know. Again, this is just like, I don't know. It's not bringing it. But she looks amazing.
Did you guys know that Tiffany Haddish was releasing a hip hop album this Friday?
Oh, okay.
No one's listening to that, but that's what
They have some bars.
that's what she was there for last night, to promote her hip hop album.
Wait, she did date Common for a while. Who knows?
That's right.
Well, I don't think she's fun. I've never thought she's funny, and I don't think she's probably be a good rapper either. So
I like her hair.
Isn't she funny in Girls Trip? I thought that was funny, right? I haven't seen that in a minute.
Tiffany Haddish, I know we're talking about clothes tonight, but Tiffany Haddish reminds me of any girl from the hood you could go grab out of the hood and
But
say,
what was her first movie? I forgot what her first time was. What was her first moment? Was it Girls Trip?
wasn't it Girls Trip?
Oh, okay, I don't know.
Girls
I
Trip
don't
was
know.
her
I mean,
first
I
movie.
enjoy her, but yeah, she looks good for right now. Like
She
they
looks
just moved
good.
her right.
Yeah, it's cute. Brittany? Okay.
Cool
I don't like
comment.
it. Her hair is cute, but I just feel like we've seen this too many times before, and I'm kind of over it. So,
Michael?
She looks wonderful, but this is not the dress for the VMAs. So
Okay, moving on. We have a group called, who is this?
Is that BTS?
The Stray
that one.
Kids? No, this is the
That's a
Stray
Korean
Kids.
group.
Stray Kids, that's what they're called.
Oh, okay.
I thought they looked great. I loved all the men's,
Yeah,
the
they look great.
boxing suits. I loved it all.
I love that. Yeah, they look good. They look like just dolls, you know.
When they performed, they ass off. They brought the house down.
They're talented.
Yeah. Brittany?
I love them. I think their outfits are cool. Just, again, the oversized look. I'm loving that right now. So yeah, it worked for me.
Okay, Michael?
let's talk about that patterned capelet with the one on the end there. Wow. I think you'll start to see some plays on this here stateside over the next couple of seasons.
Okay, let's move on. Who do we have next? Oh, this was the best dress contender for me. We have Offset and Balenciaga.
Oh, yeah, he looks good.
You know how I feel about those shortcut jackets.
Yeah. What do you think?
No. No.
Okay.
Can
you imagine how that feels, Ashleigh, wearing that? Can you see yourself being comfortable wearing that for any length of time?
I can't because I'm a thicker man and I would be very.
As am I. That's what I'm saying.
It could move with him though. It could move with the movement. Like I don't know what fabric it is. So
Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking it's a polyester blend.
I like that belt though. I mean, I'm glad he's taking risks.
He is. He's one of the rappers, I will say, besides Kanye, who takes really good risks with fashion. He's not in the same baggy,
Yeah.
Him and Gunna, they both try to bring it. So I would.
Normally, I love it. This one's a rare miss for me.
All right, moving on. Who is this? Okay, this is a person I've never heard of. He performed last night. His name is, let me get it right, Peso Pluma.
I'm not familiar either.
He is more of a Latin performer, a very conservative, or not a very what do you call it? A traditional Latin performer with the horns and He performed last night. He was great. I thought he was great. He looked cool to me. He carried it well. I listened to his interview, and he has some swag to him. So I think he got like best new artist or best.
Is that a wife beater though?
I don't want to say it is.
It is.
He looks like that movie with that guy. Okay, Jennifer Aniston's in it, and he has a tattoo that says "No regrets," but it's spelled wrong, and it's like "No regrets." I'm gonna have to send it to you guys because you guys will see exactly what I mean. Like that's what he looks like. He looks like white trash. Like that looks like my culture. It looks like Comstock on the other side of the tracks.
Okay, in person and not in person, but like on camera, close up, I could tell what he was going for, and it worked. But this picture doesn't do it justice. So
it's giving.
For me, this is contender for best dressed man.
Really?
Yes, this to me looks extremely luxurious. I think in person, this would read so much better than it does on camera here. And again, I see what he's going for. I think he's kind of going for upscale, like trashy look. You know, a little bit of swag,
like
a little
a
bit of
sleazy kind of rich guy.
Yeah, exactly. I can mess with this look. I really can. I like it a lot.
All right.
Yeah.
Going on, we have in Ellie Choppa and who is this? Kinnemer Company.
I mean, I think it's kind of cool. He's carrying it well.
I think it's outside of the box. So a lot of the time you don't see rappers willing to do this type of look, this color, that cut of pants.
A vest, flare
pants. You don't see that. So he looks good.
Mm-hmm. It looks good on his skin tone, though. That purple is his color.
Michael?
His body is nice.
Yeah, he's giving rich.
Michael?
Yeah, I think that one's it as well. If anything, I would say the cut of that pant near the bottom, I'm not sure is that like an asymmetrical hem or is it caught on the lip of the shoe? I can't tell.
Yeah, I can't tell either.
You know the bell-bottom look is coming back. That's the bell-bottom thing.
Is the front of that, though, cut off? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Or is it like tucked into a shoe a bit?
I think it's tucked into a shoe.
Okay, then I like it all the way. All right, I thought that was like a cut off piece, and I'm like, that's a little much. But
okay, moving on. We have, who is this? I don't even know who this is. This is one of the groups from last night. Oh, is this Tomorrow Together? Wait, I don't know. This is either Tomorrow Together or Stray Kids. One of them. I'm sorry, I'm getting them confused.
I just don't get why there's like 30 people in one group.
You know, that's hard. I was wondering that last night because I counted there's 8 in this group. And that's an 8-member group. That's hard. That's a lot.
Yeah, an 8-part harmony, and all the money is split 8 ways. That's why.
Does anybody do they play the drums?
No,
like is any of them in a band?
No,
they just sing and dance. I think.
Like
they just sing and dance.
Yeah, they did.
That's a lot.
They rap too.
What do we think about their looks?
Love.
Yeah, they look nice.
I'm turned on by all of them, except for maybe the one on the far right. But everybody else, I would date them. That's hot.
I think they look hot. Michael, what do you think?
I think this is a great kind of ensemble look. With 8 people, you almost have to go this route, right? You can't be mixing it up too much and have it still be cohesive. So I think this was kind of a safe choice for the VMAs, but it's working for me. And it comes down to the swag here. If you look at some of the chains they're wearing,
yeah,
those too.
I thought they looked good. We only have a few more looks, so bear with us, you guys. Next we have this is Colton Hayes, and he was wearing Area.
Love. Best dress for men.
Really?
Yeah. I just love Area New York, and I think it's sharp. I mean, I like his jacket. It's like a long vest, and you know what? I'm now thinking about it. I kind of like the all white, like Puff Daddy, him, and then the one guy, the No Regrets guy. Like, the all white is hot. I think it's safe, but wear white if you're feeling godly.
I like how it has like a skirt in the back or a cape. I'm like,
yeah, it's like a long vest. Yeah. Or cape, right?
What do you think, Michael?
There's 2 things about this that really throw it off for me. First, the turtleneck underneath is a starker or a truer white than the jacket, which is kind of more of an ivory color, and I cannot with that. And to pair those black shoes with that all white look, forget about it.
Okay.
That was kind of outrageous.
Moving on, we have Carol, I think this is Carol G, and she is wearing Ashi Studio.
Khloe Kardashian. That's what I thought that was at first. I'm like, is she wearing Khloe? It looks good though. She looks good.
Yeah, it was okay. This picture doesn't read well.
Yeah.
I think the lights were hitting it and making it all kind of like faded out.
I love a sparkle though. I'm here for the sparkle movement, clearly. Like the rhinestone, like a sparkle Swarovski crystal. A sparkle moment is everything.
Michael, what do you think?
It's another see-through look. This time is an oversized jacket. It's awful.
All right. Moving on. Okay, this was Saweetie, and she had Area on straight off the runway from New York Fashion Week. I like Kate. I love Area. I love some of these new designers, Area and La Pointe. And this, I didn't like the bones though.
I don't either. That's not
very
good.
weird for their brand.
Yeah.
I would expect this from one of another design house, but to me, I don't know. I think it ate her up a little bit. Michael, what do you think?
I think this one probably would have eaten anybody up. There are certain things about this that I really don't like. But overall, I think it's great because, again, we've got a viewpoint here. She took a risk. This is probably the place to do it. But help me understand the cut around that midsection. Her arm is covering, I think, probably something that doesn't photograph very well.
I think maybe since it was straight off the runway, maybe they didn't have time to cut it well. Maybe they didn't, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they just put it on her and like pinned it or whatever.
Right, it looks pinned.
Yeah, so I think with a slightly different fit, this one I would probably like quite a lot.
Okay, well, moving on. Best dressed male group, NSYNC.
They look good.
It was my heart when they came out. I think everyone was saying they look old. I thought they looked.
They do. They look older, but
they look on trend for fashion, right? For men's fashion. It was kind of different, but cohesive. Everyone had different cuts to fit their body. I loved it.
JC looks so good. That's
he
the best
did
I've
look
seen
really
him look.
good.
And I love Justin too. I'm such a Justin stan. So I love it. Anytime I see them together, I'm excited.
Michael, what do you think?
You already know. I think this looks like Bono. I thought JC looked like Bono. I was like,
he does look like Bono.
Okay. Listen, here's what I have to say about this. Men's Warehouse. You're gonna love the way you look.
Okay, and
that's a nice color though. Baby blue and like ice blue is so hot.
Yes, I will give props to the color choices. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was less impressed by Justin though. Like that.
I love. Did you see him? Did you see him walk out in it?
Oh yeah.
The pants were like shorter hemmed.
Yeah.
It moved well on him. I think I liked it better on film than in the picture. It didn't do it justice. But Justin, to me, out of the group, him and JC were the best dressed to me.
They all look so good.
Yeah, they do. Michael doesn't like it, but I like it. So moving on, we all like it. Moving on, we have somebody a little bit more out there. We have Lil Nas X, and he was wearing Palamo Spain straight from the runway. It came right off the runway in 0 platforms. Why is everyone so quiet?
You know what? This is what I think. He always seems to want to push it somehow. So everything he does seems like he's trying to top the last. And at this point, honestly, this looks ridiculous to me from head to toe.
Okay. Brittany?
I'm just taken aback. I have nothing. What is this? What were we going for here? It looks horrible. It's a no.
There are ways I think it could look good. If certain elements were switched out or changed up a little bit, but it's as if it's every idea all at once, and then he's got kind of a goofy look on his face. I don't know, maybe that's throwing me off.
The headpiece, it's just a mess all the way across the way. He has a bra on.
I just noticed that. Now, why'd you have to point that out? One more thing to hate. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Brittany, Kate, are you there? Okay, we'll move on. No one liked it. So moving on to Halle Bailey. She was in Lethahoa.
4 + 4 = 8. She looks so pretty. I love it.
Beautiful. She was beautiful.
Oh,
that color is everything.
Everything.
You know, I don't really like to talk bad about her. She looked beautiful. To me, she looked like she should be going on a yacht, though. It wasn't VMS to me.
But she just looks so beautiful. I mean, her skin with that dress, the gold accessories, the hair, the makeup. It was just bomb. They did her right.
Accessorized perfectly, not overdone, not too much. What she has, you can tell, is luxurious, which perfection.
And then this peekaboo split here is everything. I love it. I love it.
She doesn't look pregnant to me.
Oh, we're back to that, huh?
Right.
We'll save that for next week's show or something. let's move on. Okay, next we have Kim Kardashian and Balenciaga.
I love it.
I love it, Kim. I love it.
I love it.
I didn't know we could wear Balenciaga again.
Of course, I wear it every day. So
you know I had to say it. I knew he'd be like, "Wait, what did he say? Come on now."
I'm not canceled. You know, I'm not a cancel culture person anyway. But there was a time when Kim stopped wearing Balenciaga, and I think she slowly brought it into her mix again. So
I like this.
I like it.
I like it, but I hate to say it. Every time I really like what Kim is wearing, it's something that was kind of from her Kanye era. So I'm trying to break myself of that habit. Like, to me, this aesthetic, this looks like something he would have picked out for her.
Kanye.
All right.
I love it. I think her body's hot and she looks great in like nude tones.
I want to go somewhere where I can wear me a dress like that this winter.
Well, Brittany, come to Chicago. You have not been to Chicago. And
Baby, I'm coming. I swear I'm coming. Right now, I'm taking a little break from work. I'm coming.
Well, that was the end of our looks, you guys. We got through them all.
Hey.
I think we did good. Overall, we had some really good looks. We had some really bad looks, and that's the beauty of the VMAs. I was still a little bored. I think the glory years of the VMAs was between 99 and maybe 2007. I think that's over. We won't see that again, but I guess we have to deal with it, what they give us now. Anybody have any last words? Michael, you have anything to say?
Times, they are a-changing. It's really hard to stack these fashions up against the stuff that I remember from that era you're describing, and maybe even a little earlier. Let's not forget about the mid-90s grunge fashion that all of these houses have played off of for years, right? So the VMAs used to be a show where you could make some bold fashion choices and you would see that reflected more in the mainstream in future seasons. I don't see any of that coming from this particular show.
You're right. I feel the same way. Brittany, do you have anything to say?
No, I don't. I mean, I love fashion, so we're going to always find something that we can say, ooh, but I was underwhelmed.
Kate, are you there? Kate's having some technical difficulties.
Here I come. Sorry, honey.
Oh no! We're just saying
Final thoughts.
Overall.
Well, my first thought is my kids are wildin', and that is not hot. But everything else is really sexy right now, and I love jewel tones, and like I love sparkle moment.
Can we get into Kate's necklace?
I just want to see people bring it at the VMAs. You know, I just want to see body. I want to see design. I want to see talent, and I'm just glad they're on still.
Brittany, what did you say?
Can we get into Kate's necklace? Kate is giving me rich bitch. Do you hear me? This necklace, like, come on, Kate. Yes.
Kate is the premier stunter. She can always. I learned how to stunt from Kate. Like,
she looks so good.
Kate, get it.
Thank you guys.
Yes.
Just the best. Brittany, you're always a 10. Michael, you are hot. Ashleigh, you are the zaddy of all time. So I'm so lucky to know you guys.
Brittany, your hair is really cute tonight.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Well, if no one has anything else, please like and share. Please comment on the watch back. Wait, we have some comments that we didn't. Sorry, I'm trying to see what they said. Oh, okay, Ryan. He's a friend of mine. Ryan, yes. Thank you, Ryan. So yeah, other than that, please check back with us. Wait, next week is Wednesday. We will have a show next week. I have a funeral to attend. Everyone knows my cousin was found brutally murdered in Kalamazoo a couple weeks ago. So I have, please prayers be with my family as well. We have
absolutely
mourn her next week, and I will be in Kalamazoo.
What day, Ashleigh? Because I'm going to be there for the memorial for Vicky also. So
I'll tell you offline because I don't like people to know how.
Oh my God, of course.
Because they like to be out.
Right. I will. We'll talk offline. But yeah, please prayers with my family, Marcus's family. Please pray for all of us from day to day. We live in a cruel world.
I'm saying.
So yes. All right, you guys. Oh, look at the little one. All right, so we love you all.
I love you.
Bye.
Hold on. My cast stay on though. Kate already got off. All right, bye.